Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tutorialverse Hub. Today, we're diving into a knot that's not only incredibly useful, but also has a fascinating history. The Zeppelin bend. If you've ever needed to join two ropes together with absolute rock-solid security, this is the knot you need to know. It's a classic for a reason, trusted by climbers, sailors, and arborists for its strength and, just as importantly, for how easily it unties, even after being under a massive load. So, let's get started. I have two ropes here, a thicker yellow one and a thinner red one, just to make it easy to see what's happening. The Zeppelin bend works perfectly with ropes of different diameters, which is one of its great advantages. First, take your yellow rope and form a simple overhand loop. Think of it like making the number 6. The working end, that's the short end you're manipulating, should be on top of the standing end, which is the long part of the rope. Just like this. A simple 6. Now take your second rope, the red one. We're going to make a similar shape, but this time it's going to be like the number 9. The working end of the red rope goes underneath its own standing end. So we have a 6 with the yellow rope, working end on top, and a 9 with the red rope, working end on the bottom. See that? Top and bottom. This is the secret to the whole knot. Next, we're going to bring these two loops together. Place the 6 on top of the 9. Imagine them overlapping, with the holes of the 6 and 9 lining up. You should now have the two working ends pointing in opposite directions, one up and one down on either side of the main ropes. Now for the key part. We're going to pass each working end through the center of both loops, but in opposite directions. Take the working end of the yellow rope, which is currently at the top, and feed it down through the middle of both the 6 and the 9. Pull it all the way through. Then, do the exact opposite with the red rope. Take its working end, which is at the bottom, and feed it up through the center of both loops. It should pass right by the yellow end you just threaded through. They are essentially swapping places inside the loops. Okay, let's pause here and check our work. You should see a beautiful, symmetrical pattern forming. The two working ends are coming out of the center in opposite directions, and the loops are neatly interlocked. It looks a bit complicated right now, but that's a good sign. The final step is to dress and set the knot. This is crucial for any knot's performance. Gently pull on all 4 strands, the 2 standing ends and the 2 working ends. You want to snug everything up neatly without pulling it completely tight just yet. Watch how the knot begins to take shape. The 2 loops will start to capsize and lock into each other. You'll see this distinctive, symmetrical barrel shape forming. Once it's neatly dressed, grab both standing ends, one in each hand, and pull them firmly. You'll feel the knot lock into place. And there you have it, the Zeppelin bend. Look at how clean and secure that is. It won't slip, it won't jam, and it maintains a huge percentage of the rope's original strength. To untie it, even after it's held a heavy load, all you need to do is bend the knot sharply along its axis, breaking its back, so to speak. Push the 2 outer loops toward each other, and you'll see it just falls apart. It's truly remarkable. This knot is perfect for tying 2 climbing ropes together for a rappel, joining anchor lines, or any situation where failure is not an option. Practice it a few times until you can tie it from memory. The 6 on top, 9 on the bottom method is the key. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more knot tying tips and outdoor skills. Let me know in the comments what knot you'd like to see next. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next video.